What's going on, guys? Gaming Dude back once again with some more Sonic Frontiers gameplay. Today we are going to be tackling the arcade mode. But before we begin, y'all know the routine, or at least I hope you do by now. If you are new to the channel, please make sure you smash that like button and drop me a subscribe because it would just be your good deed of the day. Same applies if you are a returning viewer. So then, with me now having completed the main story of Sonic Frontiers, I've still got a couple of things left to do, on the other maps, talk to the ghostly images of Tails and Amy and whatnot. I've got a couple of things left to collect, but the main story is now done. And Epic Sonic Fang was telling me on my last live stream that if I play it on hard mode, I will actually unlock a secret boss. So that's the next thing I'm going to do, like, just on my own, though. I won't be broadcasting that because live streaming games on hard mode is not very entertaining for you guys, because it's a bad case of you don't come here to watch me die, you come here to watch me play. You don't come to watch me die every 5 minutes, and that is what would be happening if I streamed it on hard mode. Blazem, what's good, dude? Thanks for stopping in, appreciate it. Now, as I understand it, the arcade mode is basically just all the retro-looking Sonic levels. So we are going retro today. We are using the retro Sonic. It's going to make me feel like I'm playing it back on the Mega Drive, which prior to this game was the last time I played a Sonic game, and that's going on 20 years now. So it's a long time. It's a very, very long time. But this particular Sonic game drew me back, because I don't know, there was just something about it that was enticing me, I'm not sure if it was the open world aspect or the graphics or the gameplay, but something just wanted me to play this game. And I never bought it myself because I figured, well, is it going to be one of those where if I buy it and I don't like it, then I'm going to regret wasting my money? So I just asked someone to get me for Christmas, and lo and behold, they did. And now I absolutely do regret not buying it upon its release, because it's a fantastic game, it's beautiful. And as I've mentioned before, with this game, they've proved they can make a game with a speedster and do it right. So I'm looking at you, DC, you need to make a Flash game. It's been proved it can be done. Without the motion blur, without the lag and everything, you can do it. You can make a Flash game. Please do it. Move away from the Bat family. Give us different members of the Justice League. We've already got a Wonder Woman game on the way, but give us the Flash. Give us Green Lantern. Give us an Aquaman game. I know nobody really likes Aquaman, but still, just something different than the Bat family. That's not to say I don't like Batman, but with the passing of Kevin Conroy, a Batman game would just seem incomplete now. So that I really do think they need to move on. But anyway, we're not talking about DC or superheroes or anything. This is about Sonic. So, some of these levels I have obviously already completed throughout the main game. But I think it's really cool how in the end game, it lets you replay through all these levels as if you were playing a classic Sonic game, and that's really cool. I like that. Doing quite well on this one. Hey, there we go, we got it. Okay, so we didn't get the rank S time, but we got all the red things, so win-win. Oh, really? Is it only 5 days until The Last of Us comes out? Wow, I cannot wait for that show. That is going to be a decent show. Speaking of countdowns, we are now just 30 days away I was just going to say that we are now 30 days away from Hogwarts Legacy. It is so close now. I am going to be playing that game all year. There's going to be content from that game popping up on my channel all year because it is just so big. Oh, this soundtrack is beautiful. The soundtrack for this game was on point. It was beautiful, especially in all the boss battles. And, you know, so far, touch wood, while I've been doing these live streams for Sonic, none of the music has been copyrighted. So I'm guessing that means that it's just not owned by anyone. You know, I say that, I'm probably going to get a massive copyright strike at the end of this now. Oops. That was a sucky time. What, you mean you haven't already pre-ordered Hogwarts Legacy? Oh, dude, I pre-ordered Hogwarts Legacy as soon as it went live. I did try to get the collector's edition with that floating wand thing, but by the time I got on the website, it was too late. They were all already sold out. Damn scalpers. Oh, damn it. So it looks like in the arcade mode, it doesn't actually reward you for collecting all the stuff. You know, it just basically rewards you for a decent time. So like, whereas in the story mode you feel like kind of pressured to collect everything in these mini levels, you're not really pressured for it in this, which is, it's a welcome change. Oh, look at that. A sixth of a second off the Class S time. Oh, that sucks. I want to get S rank on one of these. I'm flying. It's actually really incredible some of the things Sonic can do in this universe. Ah, Chitoke! I love how it balances out the running about with the ninjutsu style combat as well. That's just really fun. Yeah, I mean, we finally got a rank S, so that's cool. Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy got pushed back a few times, but looking at the gameplay, I'm so glad they pushed it back to work on it that little bit longer, because I would have hated for them to have released it like last year or the year before like it was supposed to, and it just be buggy and broken and everybody hated it. That's probably the reason why they've postponed it on the last gen system as well. that game will be pushing the PS4 and Xbox One to its ultimate limit. It wouldn't surprise me if the PS4 or Xbox One spontaneously combusted, given the sheer scope of that game. It wouldn't surprise me if smoke or steam started coming from your console. Yeah, it kind of gives you a sense of purpose when you pre-order a game like Dead Island 2 and you're like, well, I am never doing that again. Because the pre-orders went live for Dead Island 2, as I recall, and that was end of the PS3, start of the PS4 days. And everybody was super hyped for it, and then it just went dead. No one heard a damn thing about it ever again until recently, and it's like, oh, really? That's still a thing? Is that still happening? Do I still have a pre-order for that? Is it still valid? you know? There's something oddly satisfying about playing these old retro-style Sonic levels. And I'm not just talking about the soundtrack, and again, this one's another banger. It just makes me feel like I'm playing a remastered version of the Mega Drive game. And I really loved it on the Mega Drive. But nostalgia is key when it comes to a game like Sonic. You gotta feel that nostalgia or it just doesn't feel like the game that you used to love. Yeah, I didn't exactly get what I was aiming for there. There we go. That's going to be a sucky time. Yeah, D. We'll try that one again, because I fell. At least with the arcade mode, you're not kind of like pressured. Because you don't really have to defeat the enemies, you can just evade them. Whereas in the main story mode, you kind of really don't have a choice but to fight the enemies that appear in your path. So you feel kind of pressured in that sense. That should be a better time, I hope. Hey, there we go, it's the S. 107, that's not bad. Oh no, this one gets me in the feels. This one feels just like the old Sonic levels. It's that 3D side-scrolling vibe. With the threat of impending death at every corner. Because you can't see where you're going and what's below you, so it's just like, am I gonna die here? Will I have to restart? Ah! See, when I was doing these in the main game, I didn't really know what I was doing. You know, I kept, because it's a 3D side-scrolling game and I'm not used to that, I kept moving the controller's, like, movements with Sonic and it kept knocking him off balance. So, like, when I went around the loop-de-loop, whenever he went upside down, I moved the control to move with him. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Because he just fell down and I lost valuable time. Terrible time. I thought I ran that pretty quick, to be fair, but oh well. That's what you set these times for, you know, so you can come back and beat them. I didn't want to do that. Oh, it takes real patience and precision to get through a level like this. NSG was good, dude. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Oh, no. I didn't think it was like a Switch game. I just... because I'm so used to, like, when the camera moves with a character, so, like, if you go upside down in another game, I'm used to, like, the control sort of inverting, so instead of keeping it held to the left, if that's where you went into the loop-de-loop, I would, like, push the movement button to the right to keep him going in that same direction, but you just have to, in this game, keep it held to the left. Oh, there's another nostalgic level. I love the ones that look like this, because it really does make me feel like I'm back on the classic Sonic, just visually remastered. Only thing that's missing is the Eggman boss battle at the end. The particular Sonic game I played back on the Mega Drive, pretty much every level that you went through at the end had an Eggman boss battle. There's another zinger of a backing track. I love that backing track. Yeah, it's exactly Blazing. That's how it was. I was thinking that you had to tilt the controller's movement with him, but you just had to keep it pressed in the same direction. That's why I kept screwing up in my initial playthrough, but it's one of those, lesson learned moments. I know what I'm doing now, sort of thing. says that, and then he falls off. Although, like I was saying, at least in this version, you don't have to like preoccupy yourself with all these extra little bits in the level, like the rings and the red rings. You just have to focus on getting a good time on the level. Whoa! What the hell happened there? Sonic is a game that you have to have a lot of patience with, really. I mean, just like the Crash Bandicoot series, if you don't have the patience to play it, then you really shouldn't play it at all. Lovely job, Lee. 100th of a second off missing that, so that's worth it. I really don't know who designed the soundtrack for these mini levels, but damn. Slick. Oh crap, I missed that one. I kind of like this level though, it looks futuristic. Looks like one of those worlds that Eggman took control of. Speaking of Eggman taking control of worlds, if you do like Sonic and you do like watching the anime for Sonic, I recommend the new one that's just come to Netflix called Sonic Prime. And given the trend of everything in the multiverse lately, the show dives into the multiverse. Sonic's Prime universe ends up being like destroyed or lost or something, and Sonic travels to all these parallel universes, meeting different versions of his friends. But Sonic never existed in these universes. Sonic never happened. It was like never born or never arrived or whatever. But Sonic never existed in these other universes, and that's what makes it really interesting. Because he shows up, he's like, "My friends, I love you all," and they're just like, "Who the hell are you?" You know, makes it that much funnier. And there's one episode in which Eggman, or Eggmen, should I say, because there's multiple Eggmen. Eggmen. What's the plural of Eggman? Is it Eggmen? Eggmans? Anyway, there's multiple Eggmen, and they've taken over the world. In fact, they've taken over the galaxy. So it's a universe where Sonic never existed. You know, he was never there to foil Eggman's plans. Yeah, I think I'll try that. I mean, I know the arcade mode's not as exciting as the story mode, But it's the nostalgic toy, you know. You've got to be nostalgic once in a while. I will say one thing about Sonic Frontier's story. It was a little bit short for my liking, but it was really well done. You know, it's the first Sonic game that's had like a proper open world and a proper story to go with it. And if I remember correctly, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, by the way, I believe this is like the first proper open world Sonic game, you know, that connects like the 3D side-scrolling universe with the modern day like open world universe, and it works really well. Especially given that Sonic is a speedster, and a speedster in an open world game is not an easy feat to accomplish. You know, you've got to account for the motion blur, you've got to account for the frame rates, and if you get it wrong, it's just going to look like a blurred mess. I'm a fluffy cloud. Once again though, yet another banger of a theme song. Well done to the guys who made it. I know I'm not going to get a very good time on this. You know, with the soundtrack in this game, I could really just sit there and do nothing and just let the song play. Like, when these missions like first start out, I could just sit there and do nothing and just enjoy the song. That's true, because it's all like techno-y, that's probably why there's no copyright claims. Most of it's non-lyrical, and the bits that are lyrical are probably just specific to the game. So, you know, there's no one other than the Sonic team to copyright me for it. Remembered that was there from the story now. Oh, that was lucky. Timed that just right, that was gorgeous. It seems like this kind of reminds me of Ratchet and Clank as well. You know, where you're just skating on the rails. Whoa. Not too sure I'm going to get a decent time for this one. In the 2-minute marker. Okay, I stand corrected. I was well within the S time. That's good. Right? I totally thought I was gonna fall. I was like, no, come on. But yeah, that was a great recovery. Yeah, Sonic really is one of those games where if you see a big red button, you just want to press the big red button because, you know, you have to press the big red button. Steady. No! Rude. I remember this level now. Yeah, it's one of those where you've got to time it just right, or you're boned. So I'm gonna leave that one for now. There is that frustrating vibe about Sonic. Just like Crash Bandicoot, you know, there's always that one level that you think, oh, I'll just come back to this later, you know? What the? Why does that keep happening? Try going this way then. Much better. Ah! Yeah, that was rude. But yes, I'm just going to throw you on here and hope that you've sorted yourself out in time. Despite my failings, this is another one of those classic looking Sonic levels. Ouch. going to be a very good time. What? Okay, alright then. Still got the S time, so the S time is a good time. I'll take it. You know, I'm doing better on these in the arcade mode than I was on them in the actual story mode. Oh. That was sneaky. That nearly got me. Almost missed that. That one did get me. Yet again though, another banger of a theme song. This kind of mixes in like techno with suspenseful music. You feel really suspense in this. Yeah, that sucked. Nonetheless, gives me something to aspire to the next time I play it. You don't want to get the best times every single time on your first go round. That's just boring. Then you've got nothing to come back to. Oh yeah, that was definitely a cool level. It was a pain in the arse, but it was a cool level. This theme tune. This is like late 90s, early 2000s techno. This is beautiful. Reminds me of the music by the artist from Faithless, you know, the ones that did Insomnia. I think you guys have heard of that. Oh yeah, for sure, dude. If you start streaming again, I'll definitely stop by and watch your videos. Ooh, almost 2 seconds off. trying to evade the lasers because I really can't be bothered with lasers. That didn't work. This is a sneaky one. They're really sneaking those spikes. I almost did miss that red coin. So I think I'll probably do one more after this and then I'll call it a night. I am absolutely wiped out, guys. I've had a hell of a few days. I'm absolutely knackered. Which leads me to apologising for not producing any content yesterday, or a live stream or a video. I was just dead to the world yesterday. It was one of those days where I could barely even lift my arms. You know, I was so dead. Ah! Yeah, see, as evidenced by my playing tonight, you can probably tell I'm a little bit off my game. Gamer Dude needs his mojo back. I've lost my mojo. Yeah, precisely, dude. You know, everybody needs a break from time to time. Even the big-time YouTubers, I'm sure, will take a break from time to time. You know, it might be their livelihoods, and you know they have to do it in order to earn money. But even they're going to need a break. But they can still continue to earn money from their past videos. But as I previously mentioned, I don't do this for the money. I don't do it because I want fame. I don't do it because I want to get rich quick. I don't do it because I can't be bothered working. Because I do work, I do have a job. I do it because I enjoy doing it, you know. I enjoy gaming. And I enjoy bringing gaming to other people. You know, whether you're a gamer yourself, or you're just watching it for the sake of watching it, you know? I just enjoy doing it and enjoy producing the content. You know, hopefully somewhere down the line, one of my videos actually helps somebody else. Oh, another banger of a theme song, I must say. Okay, that was rude. So was that. What? Alright, for the sake of my own sanity, I'm going to skip that one. This is the last one I'll do, folks, and then I'm going to call it a night. Owie. How was I supposed to know there was a dude down there? I don't actually remember this one from the main story. Maybe it's one that I didn't unlock yet. There's still a bunch of stuff from the main story that I haven't actually done. Oh. No, stop doing that. Thank you. That's going to give me a sucky time for that. Cost me a lot. I really don't want to have to come across this level in the main story, having to be pressured by collecting all the red rings as well as all the actual rings. This one looks really difficult. Right, so I'm going to leave it there then, folks. Sorry it's a little bit shorter than usual, but like I said, I am just absolutely wiped out. You know, I'm just dead to the world. I was dead yesterday. I could barely even move my arms. It was one of those days where I couldn't even be bothered making anything to eat. I couldn't be bothered getting out of bed, really. The only time I got out of bed was to use the bathroom. So, you know, I've just had a rough few days. I've been really busy with work and whatnot, so it's been a hard few days. But yeah, 5 people watching. Thanks for stopping in. Do appreciate it. And if you are new to the channel, please make sure you smash that like button and drop me a subscribe, because it would just be your good deed of the day. Same applies if you are a returning viewer. So of course, do stay tuned to the channel, because there's a lot coming in the coming weeks. We have a few little tidbits here and there of news regarding the gaming world. And there's a lot to do in the gaming world this year. There's a lot to look forward to. Obviously, Hogwarts Legacy is only 30 days away. Can't wait for that. It's going to be big. It's going to be huge. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, Spider-Man 2, the Star Wars sequel, Star Trek Resurgence. Yeah, there is a lot this year. There's so much. I just can't believe how much in the way of like gaming content we are getting this year. It's the biggest year for next gen systems since they first launched. So there's a lot to do, you know. There's a lot. But yes, so that being said then, thank you all once again for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Of course, to Blazon, thanks for stopping in. As always, do appreciate it. If you guys haven't already, do head over to his channel. He's just got himself a PS5, so he's working himself back into live streaming. So head over to his channel if you haven't already. And that being said then, this has been Gamer Dude. Happy gaming, and I will catch you all in the next one, guys.